My name's Jeremy McGuinness and I'm the Park Ranger for the TECT All-Terrain Park, and man have we got an action-packed half hour for you guys. We've got helicopters, we've got four-wheel drive, we've got rally cars, we've got clay target shooting, we've got the deer stalkers out here, we've got the YMCA, and we've also got the adrenaline forest. So come on Janine, let's go!
So Roger, the Tauranga Model Aircraft Club, it's got a pretty huge piece of land here at TECT All-Terrain Park. Can you tell us how this all came about?
Well, we currently operate from a farm at Apr12 where we've been for 20 years and our lease has expired. We approached the council to see if we could find a site here, and they showed us several sites. We were fortunate this one was not really available. It was part of an ecological corridor, but the council made some changes to their plans and made this available to us. And we were given permission to start work, and what you see here represents probably 3.5 weeks of earthworks. And when you realise that this site was absolutely terrible, it was covered in logs and forest slash and rank grasses, and in 3.5 weeks we have achieved this much. The weather's currently holding us up. We need 5 more days to finish levelling the site that we're using and to spread topsoil. So this is a 10-hectare site that we lease. We are developing 2.6 hectares, which is about 4 acres in the old terminology.
Is that big for a club like this?
Very big. If you see what's left of the hill behind us, that is the east-west runway of 150 metres. And heading down this way will be the north-south runway of 220 metres. So it means we can fly anything from slow-moving vintage aircraft to the very latest high-tech gas turbine models, which are replicas of genuine fighters with miniature gas turbine engines capable of flying at around 300 kilometres an hour. Plus we will have the IMAC competition planes, fully aerobatic, and we've got some of the best flyers in the world in New Zealand, so there'll be some exciting things happening. The club comprises about 58 members. They range in age from 15 to about 83, and we've had a lot of consultation with members over many months. I can say that at every meeting, including a special general meeting, of the members attending, we had 100% support every time we put it to the vote. So yes. And a number of members have been very generous. They have made grants to the club, because we're talking about, by the time we're finished, probably $60,000 worth of investment on this site.
So Dave, tell me, what is the Bay of Plenty four-wheel drive club all about? What happens here?
Getting in the mud and getting covered in pretty much that's it. It's family based. We come out here with our trucks, have a bit of fun, a whole variety of vehicles, from what we're sitting in here to Nissan Patrols, Jeeps, Hiluxes, anything that's four-wheel drive, can have a bit of fun up here. Hopefully, depending on your selection of tyres you've got. And here in the winter time it gets pretty muddy, greasy, which is a lot of fun for these sort of things. It can be a bit more difficult for vehicles that aren't shod correctly. Summertime gets a bit dusty and dirty. You find up in here, nice shade with the trees, mud holes are quite deep in here. You want to get mud in your truck, it's a good place to come. The tracks around here pretty much can cater to pretty much most vehicles. There is a little bit of scratchiness that could be you may get in your vehicle, As a club, we get in here sort of as regular as possible and actually trim the tracks back so that you're not going to get scratched. Obviously with my sort of truck here, it doesn't sort of matter. It's air conditioned as well. The other thing is you're going to be more susceptible to getting mud thrown at you as well.
How big is this piece of land here?
I think we've got about, it's about 300 hectares, something, or 200 hectares. I think.
So plenty of room to get out there and have a good time.
Oh, hell yes. The only thing that's sort of like stopping us at the moment from putting more tracks in is because of the pine trees. They're going to be milled eventually. But there is another block over Reserve Road which we can also use, which is what we call the cutover, which is open to tracks as well, which is lots of tracks in there which we've been currently opening up as well, which is another place to go and play. So it's less scratchy for the shiny trucks, still mud, still hill climbs and downhill descents, and it's still a bit of fun.
So what kind of terrain are we going to experience when we go through the land here?
A few mud holes down here, a couple of little steep hills to go down, back up again. My bit of a theory is that whatever goes down's got to come back up again. Love hill climbs, like sidelings. A lot of through the pine trees. Out the back here there's a couple of big clay areas. We quite often when we come in here with the boys, we might have 5, 6, 10 trucks, and we quietly tick you off down through the tracks in here. And there's this big clay area, a couple of clay banks, and the boys usually let loose in here for half an hour and throw the mud around and should we say blow the cobwebs out. Bit of fun.